Palestinians are again on the move. Israel pulling its troops from the Netzarim corridor, where it cut off northern Gaza from the south for much of the war.
Gaza City is like no other. All due respect to the people of the south, but Gaza City is the centre of life for us.
The removal of troops, in line with the ceasefire deal, allows vehicles to move along Salah ad-Din Road, Gaza's main artery, and sees Israel's troop presence reduced, mostly to the buffer zone along the territory's border. Destruction is all that's left behind, a point again raised by the US president, who's been doubling down on his plan to turn Gaza into the Riviera of the Middle East.
Think of it as a big real estate site, and the United States is going to own it, but we're going to take care of the Palestinians. We're going to make sure they live beautifully and in harmony and in peace, and that they're not murdered.
The proposal, which could be a crime under international law, has been universally rejected by Arab states. Along with President Trump's suggestion, Gaza's 2 million people be resettled elsewhere.
This is purely preoccupation with nonsense. No one has the strength to remove the people of Gaza from their forever and eternal homeland.
The opening of the Netzarim corridor comes at a tentative time in the ceasefire. Israel has belatedly sent a delegation to Qatar to restart negotiations with Hamas on phase 2. But there are still more hostages to be freed in this phase, and the frail condition of the 3 men released over the weekend has sparked concern.
They literally look like the old pictures of Holocaust survivors. The same thing. I mean, the same thing. And I don't know how long we're going to take that.
Adding to the tension, continuing violence in the occupied West Bank. In raids on the Nur Shams refugee camp, the Israeli military killed 2 young women, one of them 8 months pregnant. Israel says it's hunting militants, and it regrets harm to civilians. If the ceasefire were to break down, aid groups warn that Gaza will quickly return to famine conditions, risking the most basic support for a people with next to nothing. Eric Twarchek, ABC News.